airplane peanuts.
I was in the room when my dad died. Right?
Did he have a prolonged health issue?
Yeah, he had stroke.
I don't know. I'm asking.
I just told you.
Well, you said it like, hey, dickhead, how'd you not know?
No, I told you. No, you asked me.
Okay, all right.
No, just stop. All right? I hate when white dudes do this.
Wait, whoa,
You're
wait,
Hispanic,
what?
I get it. Hola. But I hate it when people do this. When you ask me, just stop. When you ask me a question, and I answer you accordingly, and then you go, and then you do some defensive
I
thing.
apologize.
You're welcome.
He had a stroke.
Right.
And then how long was he?
But this is something that I remember.
Okay.
So the nurse goes, or the hospice nurse goes, any moment now, he's gonna die. What's so funny? What's so funny? What's so funny?
Just the idea of just a nurse going, any moment now.
Yeah. I don't know how that's funny.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Are you guys ready?
She goes, at any moment. now.
And
Right.
1 and a 2 and a ching chong potato. And guys,
Right? You know, I had to be really drunk to do it.
And desperation.
And I was a kid.
Drunk gay.
I never did it before, under the age. Over
Have you
the
done
age
it
of-
since you guys been together?
No. No!
I don't know.
No, I'm telling you, no. The last gay experience I had was probably 16.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you ever
And-
think about it?
No, I never think about.
Do you ever think about it?
I don't think about dick.
Do you think about it while you're making love?
No, I don't think about making love to her. Tom Hardy. I don't think that.
Tom Segura.
Tom Segura, yes,
Yeah.
sometimes. Yeah. But I never think of like another guy I ever. No, guys.
Now, when you're at the beach,
Oh my God, I'm not.
when you're at the beach, and there's good-looking people walking around, do you check out guys?
He does.
No.
1000%.
No. Oh my God, you guys are so crazy.
You do.
I don't check out guys. What I do is this.
That's all you do. Babe, look at him, babe. He's so cute. Look at his baby.
I don't do that. I don't do that.
That's all you do.
That. That's ridiculous. Can I say this? No. First of all, would it be weird if I was at the beach and I looked at hot chicks and look at that ass to you?
I would. Either way.
You know, I'm just saying. I just find that to be
Yeah, guys who do that too much, I feel are gay.
disrespectful.
Oh, like over the top? One time I met a guy who's famous, and I can't tell you who, but I'll tell you off.
Can I guess?
No.
Okay. Wait.
I'm really good at this game.
Can we guess that? Is he a movie star?
He's not a movie star, but don't keep asking.
No. Is he a comedian?
Shut up.
No. Just,
No.
Stop. What we're asking, right? We're not gonna. After you answer this one question, it's not a floodgate situation. We're gonna ask one thing. I just need to know what he does for a living, and that's all. I don't want to know anything else. So, is he a comedian?
He's in the entertainment business.
Is he a comedian?
He's on camera. Okay?
Podcaster.
No.
That's what he says.
So
Somebody we
I'm
know.
meeting this guy.
Someone we know.
I'm
Go
meeting
ahead.
this dude who's a well-known person. And before I meet him, like he's down the hall, right? And I'm talking to somebody. He's like, oh, so-and-so's here. And I go, cool. And he goes, he's pretends that he's not gay. And makes a joke about it. And I was like, okay, like I don't care, but he's like, it's pretty funny.
I know.
And he just says that. And I go,
I know.
okay. I meet the guy, and as I meet him, I'm like, hey, what's up? And he goes, oh, what'd you do last night? And I was like, oh, got in here, we had dinner. And he goes, oh, yeah, I was with this girl last night. And I go, oh, cool. Like, first of all, I just met him. It's not like your buddy and you're like, you hook up last. I just met him. He's like, yeah, I was with this girl last night. And I was like, oh, cool. He was like, God. I mean, I ate her pussy. And he goes, I could eat that shit all night. You know what I mean? I was like, who the fuck talks like that? Like, nobody goes, I can eat that shit all night.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah. It was a good. He's like, yeah, man, I just love it. I just love doing that. And I was like, mm-hmm. And so we talked for a moment, and then I stopped talking to him. And I talked to my friend. I was like, that dude is definitely
Yeah.
How did you meet your wife? I know she's a comedian.
doing stand-up.
Stand-up?
But we were friends because she had a boyfriend, Asian. And
You said that with
Why would you say like
contempt.
that?
I'm just telling a story.
No, but you pulled both hands toward me like
and
that's disgusting.
I did it like disappointed. I was like,
yeah.
and lived with him.
Oh,
But I mean that as a
What kind
compliment.
of Asian?
yeah. What kind of Asian was he?
Chinese.
Oh, they are good husbands.
They're good husbands.
Yeah,
Chinese
so
men.
They were together for 5 years. I was friends with her. We would do shows like part of the crew, you know, like.
But would you give her fuck eyes for 5 years?
No, we were totally
just friends.
And I was always thought she was attractive, but you're like, she's taken. And then I got the call, like one of my spies was like, yeah, they broke up, and I was like, I'm gonna swing in there, see what's up.
How long after they broke up did you?
It was like a few months. A few months. I mean, that's a long relationship.
Was there flirtation in there though before a little bit?
I mean, no, I don't feel like there was never like anything like it was like a respectful thing, you know. Like I treated her like with respect and just like another comic, really.
Really?
Yeah, I really did.
But deep down, you're like, she's cute.
Yeah, of course, I thought she was cute.
Course, yeah.
But I mean, I was like, if somebody's like that person lives with somebody, you're not like, oh, maybe it'll work out.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, I didn't even consider it, man.
Wow. And then you just hit it off right away.
Yeah, we had a couple. Some funny. I tried to do an LA thing when I asked her out the first time. I called her, and I was like, I was at work. I remember I was working in post production, and I was making small talk. And I was like, so like, do you want to, like get together? Maybe Saturday, and she was like, "Sure." And I was like, "You want to go on a hike?" Because I was like a very LA thing.
Very
yeah.
And she goes, "No." And then I just go, "All right," and I just hung up. I was like, "All right, later." Like I didn't have a follow-up thing.
You didn't have a follow-up?
No recourse.
I was like, "You don't want to go on a hike?"
Dinner didn't like come to mind?
No, I'm kind of slow. So.
I'd be sleeping on my bed. My dad would come home, and you could hear him park his car, and then he would open up the garage. So my garage, this is the garage door. Then it was my bedroom, Steve's bedroom, right? Then a guest room, and then my parents' room at the end of the hallway. You would hear the door open. You could hear him do a fucking sprint. Right? And run. Every night he would do that.
Why would he sprint?
Because that part of the fucking hallway was haunted.
So you're sprinting through it.
My brother got possessed. I got possessed once. I had to go in the swimming pool to get unpossessed.
Okay.
What?
What?
What
Ask
are
my
you
brother.
talking about?
Okay.
What do you mean you had to go in the swimming pool to get unpossessed?
Let's call him. Can we call him?
Yeah, no. My brother was on last week. Now check it out, okay? And we've talked about this before. We believe that on our side of the house, we lived on an Indian, because the town was called Poway. We lived on an Indian burial ground.
Oh, Poway High School.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know some famous alums.
Yeah. And that's called a callback. All right. And that's why you're good. And that's why you're the best in the game.
Thanks, man.
And that's why you're great in Countdown.
Appreciate it.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
So then we lived in. So my brother, right, his eyes rolled back one time, and he did start convulsing. And my aunt, and my uncle, and my dad had to hold my brother down, and he was convulsing, right, because they thought that he was being possessed by a demon.
Native spirits.
So one day, I'm taking a nap.
Yeah.
Right, and I can't move my body. Like something's holding me down. Why are you smiling?
I'm waiting.
No, that's fuck you, man. And that's why fuck you, man. That's why I have a hard time, Andrew. He's not even fucking paying attention. He's tweeting.
I'm reading about Poway High School.
Yeah. So something's holding me down, right? And I go, I can't get up.
Wait, why'd you have an accent for that?
Because that's my inner voice.
Okay.
I wouldn't say that out loud.
I can't get up.
Yeah. I can't get up. Right? Yeah. I cannot do it. Right? Or whatever, right?
He has an accent. His subconscious has an accent.
Yeah, right. And I go, and I fought it, right?
Yeah.
And I didn't know what to do. So I just run, right? Into the laundry room, outside the door, and I jump in the winter cold swimming pool.
And
with all my clothes on.
Yeah.
On. And I get to the surface, and the possession was gone, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we made the mistake of telling my dad this.
Oh, boy.
The two incidents. So since we lived in that house, he would run through our part of the house.
I mean, what did he think when you told him the stories?
He goes, no, that's in your mind.
Yeah.
That's not real, right? Oh, no. There's no ghost here. Expensive house, right?
Yeah.
Right? But then he would park and run.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's fucking sabotage for sure.
Yeah.
No, but when I was 23 was the first time I made love to a woman, right? Like ate her pussy, that wasn't a prostitute.
Okay.
Okay? This is when I did stand. What?
Go ahead.
Is that funny to you? Because you know what? It's so funny that you make that face because, I see photos of you. Sometimes you'll post it, or Christine, your wife, will post it. Christina, and I'll see a young Tom Segura photo, and oddly enough, you're a very handsome guy.
Okay.
You're a football player, right? And God bless you that you were born with those genetics. All right. But let me say something to you right now. Some of us weren't born with those gifts. All right.
Okay.
I got fucked genetically. All right. My parents both look like mythological creatures. All right. And I was gonna be born like this. My brother's fucked as well. All right.
No, your brother's really cute. Very small, but cute.
Okay.
Big lips, big butt.
Babe, just back me up for once. Okay. He is cute.
He is
So
very
anyway, I never had sex with anybody until I was 23. So then one night I was at a club. I was doing stand up, right? And a girl just goes, "Yeah, I'll fuck you." You know, basically. And I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
So then after that, I would be at work and oh man, I would like brag about it.
Yeah, but
Oh man, I had so much pussy last night.
that
I go to the airport and it's Sebastian Maniscalco was there at the airport. Tom was there. I think Dane Cook was there. And, we were supposed to get our own tickets. So my manager, Abby, Juju, she's Jewish. She wants to save money. So she always gives me coach.
always.
She says, honey, it's not a big deal. There's no difference. Right?
yeah.
So,
No, I remember.
yeah. So then these guys get first class.
Yeah.
So I'm talking to them in the at the gate.
Yeah.
We're giggling in their first class, and they all leave, and I'm like, now I blush, and I'm going, oh my god, I gotta walk by them, right? And let me say something. Walking by, I don't know how Christ felt when he was like, holding the thing and they were throwing rocks, but it felt similar.
Yeah.
I would assume.
The only thing I regretted in that moment
Yeah.
was that I wasn't already better friends with you, because then I would have enjoyed it so much more.
Yeah.
Did you just feel sorry for him at that point?
No, because with a comic, you already they let you know what kind of person they are. So there's some comics who would have given off the vibe of like, don't make this a thing.
Yeah.
And you kind of if you can pick up on people's,
Yeah.
body language and stuff, you're like, all right, you'd be like, but he was playing into, he was talking about it. Like, I'm so embarrassed. And I was like, that's awesome. You should be.
Yeah.
You're a piece of shit. Go back there.
Yeah.
so-
yeah. I mean, that's what it was.
Yeah.
They were like booing. Did you boo? I think they were some boos.
And then we told
yeah.
the flight attendant to bring you stuff. I was like, go give him this pillow.
Yeah. Well, no, you came back and threw a pillow on me. He took a first class pillow and he goes, "Hey, use that." You know what I mean? And it was just so embarrassing. Well, then my mom goes, "Do a selfie."
Do what?
Selfie? I have them on my phone. You want to see them? They're tragic. And
She wanted a selfie with the family.
She did this one. You right?
Yeah.
So my dad's dead, right? And my
Yeah.
brother and she get it, right? And she did this, and I was just like, you know what I mean? And she goes, "It's not working." I know, because I go, "It's weird that you want a selfie." She goes, "Do the timer." I go, "What timer?" "On your phone, time. So I did the timer. So I set it up.
Yeah.
Right? And I had to run around my dad's body.
Yeah.
Right? And then do a photo. Right? And we had to do it like 3 or 4 times because it clicked too early. Mm-hmm. So it was my mid body. They got my mid body into the.
And she wanted this moment.
She wanted the moment. Yeah.
Well, in order for them to get his pension plan, they needed to do a series of setup shots. So they did a Christmas photo. They had
Yeah.
Easter photos.
This was all for
they have a bunch of good.
proof of citizenship?
Yeah,
Or-
I don't know.
Yes.
But my
Yes.
mistake was I sent the photos immediately to the Hudsons, Kate and Oliver Hudson.
Why?
Because at the time, Oliver and I were on a show together. And so I just wanted to show him that my dad died. And I know, exactly. That was the wrong move.
Yeah. What'd he say?
Because Kate and Oliver goes, "Dude, your dad's not really dead in the photo, right?" And I go, yeah. He goes, "You don't send that to people."
He told you.
Yeah, and now Kate's disturbed.
Of course.
Yeah, and I go, "Oh, that's my bad."
Yeah. That was definitely weird. But also,
Yeah. You want to see him?
well, no. I really feel like
Yeah.
that's one of the times when white people get to go like, they're fucking, they're different. You know what I mean? So, this is probably what they do.
Yeah.
And then they're like, yeah, let's not be judgmental
Yeah.
about it.
Can I just show you a photo or
Okay,
not?
yeah. Yeah, sure.
Oh God, it's
Were
so
you,
bad.
you seen him?
Yes, Bobby.
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
No, but I was in the hospital and in rehab for 3 weeks. So I spent December in a hospital and then in a rehab facility.
I remember thinking before
I got
this video
COVID there.
came out.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
great.
you got COVID from the hospital?
In the hospital, yeah.
Oh shit. That's
well, while you
double
were
fucking
there,
whammy.
you got COVID?
I got COVID in the hospital, yeah.
Oh Lord.
Oh, imagine that.
I
you have all
mean-
that and then the cove.
Yeah.
My
I
God.
remember.
And I thought I had oxy withdrawals because I was taking so much oxy at first.
Yeah.
Like, they were just pumping.
Of
me.
course,
And they're like,
yeah.
"Are you in
Are you
pain
on the
still?"
pump?
And I'm like, "Yeah." No, they were bringing me the pills and they were giving me Dilaudid too.
Dilaudid.
Straight in the IV and then straight in my arm.
But they didn't let you pump it on your own.
No.
you
But
feel
they were coming on a pretty regular rotation.
Feel good now?
Dilaudid's hard.
drug?
The Dilaudid, yes. The oxys, I was like, okay, I guess I feel a little better. Like it was never enough. You know, when they were like, "How's your pain now?" I'm like, "Yeah, everything still hurts." Yeah. And they're,
Really?
Yeah, and they were like,
Wow.
"How about now?" I'm like, 100%.
Dilaudid. You could feel
Dilaudid felt like what heroin must feel like because you'd feel a warm rush through your chest, and then you just be like,
oh.
you know, and then they're like, "How about now?" I'm like, "I feel pretty good now." Like just
Good night moon.
Yeah.
and I would ask for it. Like, I get some more Dilaudid, and they were like,
Yeah.
Yeah.